Hi everyone, this video is going to be the continuation of the previous video which was made on Pearson square method. In this video, we are going to solve some of the gate problems by Pearson square method. Welcome to Udemy. Welcome you all once again. This is a basic concept of Pearson square method. So this has been discussed in our last video. If you missed that video, please check out to that video for better understanding of the basic concept and few problems. So moving on to the gate problems, the first question will be how much skim milk containing 0.1 fat should be added to 500 kg of cream containing 50% fat to produce standardized cream containing 36% fat. This question was asked in GATE Exit 2013, and here, as we understand, we are going to make a standardized cream containing 36% fat. So we have to make a box, Pearson box, where we have to mention left side the value will be 50% fat and 0.1% fat of respective raw materials. So the target product will be 36% fat, which I mentioned in the middle of the box. By finding the difference, we will get 35.9 part of cream and 14 part of skim milk needs to be added to get a final product. So the final product value will be 49.9 part of final product. So here few things we have to remember, like the value of the raw material should be mentioned on the left, and the target value should be between the raw material concentration, and there should be no negative values considered, only the whole numbers need to be considered on the right hand side, and by adding these two values we get the final part of the final product. So now we are having 500 kg of cream containing 50% fat, and that will be equals to 35.9 part of the cream. Since we are going to add some amount of skim milk onto the 500 kg of cream, so this is going to be the whole value which is equal to 500 kg of cream. So equating that, we will get this value, and here I want to find value of 1 part of cream, that is same as 1 part of the final product. So here the question is to find the quantity of skim milk. So what is the link we are having is 14 part of skim milk. So I want to find what is the value of one single part. So that can be found by dividing 500 kg of cream divided by 35.9 parts, which I will get 13.92 kg. So simply we know by multiplying this value, that is 13.92 kg, that is a value of 1 part into 14 part of skim milk, we will get 194.98 kg of skim milk. So that is a solution. So 194.98 kg of skim milk needs to be added to the cream containing 50% fat in order to get 36% of standardized cream. So once we understand the problem and we made the box correctly and we mentioned the ingredients correctly, then we will get the answer very easily. So moving on to the next question. This question is going to be very interesting because now we are dealing with mango pulp. Here we are having 40 kg mango pulp, which is having a total soluble solid, that is TSS 20% weight, and we need to increase the TSS of the mango pulp to 65% by weight by adding sugar. So we need to find how much sugar will be required for this problem. So this question was asked in GATE 2016, and the solution is as usual, we have to make a box and we have to mention the concentration on the left hand side, that is a 20%, and the target will be 65% of TSS. Here the interesting one is a sugar, which is having a 100% solids. So since it will be having very negligible amount of moisture, we will consider this will be having 100% soluble solids. That is a solid simply. So by finding the difference, we will get 35 parts of mango pulp and 45 parts of sugar. By adding these values, we will get the final product, that is 80 parts of final product. So here we got this fraction, that is 35 parts plus 45 parts will give the final product. Now we are going to find what is the value of 35 parts and what is the value of 45 parts. So once finding the in kgs, we will get the answer. So here the question is, what is the value of sugar? So we have to find the what is the value of 45 parts. So in order to find one part of the final product, we are going to take 40 kg of mango pulp, which is going to be directly used for the final product as 35 parts of pulp. So here, if 45 parts of mango pulp is equal to 35 parts, so what will be the value of one single part? The one single part will be 1.14 kg. So since we found the value of 1.14 kg as a one part, now in order to find 45 parts of sugar, we are going to multiply the value 1.14 kg. So the answer will be 51.42 kg of sugar that needs to be added to the mango pulp of 40 kg to increase the TSS from 20% weight to 60% weight. So the next question will be, here we are having two milk samples. It is again the standardization procedure. Here we are having two samples of milk. One is containing 3.8% fat, another one is containing 0.5% fat. So we are going to mix these two milk samples and we are going to make 3.5% fat containing milk. So here the question is, how much amount of milk sample which is containing 3.8% fat needs to be added to 100 ml of 0.5% fat containing milk sample to get the final value. So the solution will be, on the left hand side we will add 3.8%, that is a value of X milk sample, and 0.5%, that is a value of Y milk sample, and the target will be 3.5% fat, that's it, final product. So here by finding the difference we will get 3 parts of X milk sample and 0.3 parts of Y milk sample. Here, since we understand this more clearly, the total parts will be 3.35 parts of final product. So the given shows that Y, that is a 3.3 parts of Y milk sample, which is will equate to 100 ml. So if 100 ml of Y milk sample is equal to 0.3 parts, what will be the 3 parts? So into 10. So multiplying this 100 ml into 10, we will get 1000 ml of X milk sample. So the solution will be, by adding 1000 ml of milk sample containing 3.8% fat and 100 ml of Y milk sample containing 0.5% fat, we will get the final product which is containing 3.5% milk fat. That's all for the video. The Pearson square method is one of the important methods used in food industry for standardization of the final product. This is also an important topic in the aspect of GATE exams. If you want us to make more videos on these kind of topics, please leave it on the comments. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you will not miss any of our further videos. Thank you. Have a good day. Cheers.